Hi guys, my name is JC and welcome back to my channel JC Reads. For today's video, I'll be doing the 25 bookish facts about me tag. Book tag. I'm not sure with the tag, but whatever it is, I'm doing it. I actually wanted to do this video a few months ago when I saw a lot of booktubers on YouTube doing this 25 bookish facts about them, and it was just really interesting. I remember really wanting to film it, but I never did and I forgot about it until recently I stumbled upon another video and I was like, oh wait, I was supposed to do this. So here I am filming this video for you guys to get to know me better. Without further ado, let's just jump straight to the 25 bookish facts about me. I have loved reading since I was 7 and I have never turned back since. I cannot read 2 books at the same time. I know some people can read up to 4, but I just can't. I have to focus on only one. I get really bothered when I buy new books, not because I'm not excited that I have these new books, but because that means I have to rearrange my bookshelves, finding a place to fit them in. And that takes a while, guys, and a lot of effort. My dream goal since I was 9 years old is to be an international best-selling author. My favorite genre has always been fantasy. I have this seriously bad habit of sniffing books while I'm reading. It really annoys the people around me because I would just be reading and every 5 minutes or so I'd be sniffing the books. And yeah, it just annoys everyone around me, but I still do it. I have never ever listened to an audiobook before. Broken book spines do bother me, but it does not bother me as much as a curled cover corner. If you do not know what I mean, it is all these corners of a book, when it curls after a while when you read them, it gets really annoying. I just keep pressing them down when I read, which kind of makes it worse because the corner will just curl up more and I just get so annoyed by it. I feel so disturbed and oh my god, Every single book of mine has a bookmark of its own, except if I haven't read the book before. All my bookmarks are really random stuff like clothing tags, fancy name cards, because since young I've had this sort of mindset in which I do not want to get a proper bookmark for a certain book because that book might feel like it's slightly more special than another book which does not have a proper bookmark. I did not want that to happen. I wanted it to be fair for all of my books. At the end of last year, which was my final year in high school, I had a really huge and important examination. It was my final high school exam and it was something that I had to focus on. I had to study. I was on a complete reading ban, but somehow JC decided that she should have a Harry Potter reading marathon. So for the month before the exam and during that whole examination period, I was having a Harry Potter reading marathon. I read until book 5, but I did study, guys, so I was alternating between study sessions and the Harry Potter session, and I tend to avoid reading books that already have a movie adaptation out. Even if I did not watch the movie yet, I just do not feel inclined to read the book. It's okay if the movie trailer is out and the movie is coming out in a few months, I can still read the book. But if the movie is out, I just do not feel inclined to pick up that book and read. I do not know why. I actually really enjoy reading in the car, but since now I can drive, I do not really have the opportunity to read in the car anymore, sadly. My favorite series as of right now is the Lunar Chronicles. I love that series to bits. If you haven't read it already, go and read it, guys. I am a crybaby in real life, but when it comes to reading books, it is really hard for them to make me cry. Even when I review a book and I say that this book made me cry, I actually just mean tearing up. It is really hard for a book to actually make me sob, but in here, it hurts like heck. I would feel so sad and it's like a quiet sad. I can get really easily influenced by other people's review on a book. I don't mean before I read the book, in which they would set my expectations for the book high or low, but I mean after I read the book. Let's just say I just finished the book and I felt okay about it. And then suddenly I see someone else's review in which that person hated that book, and I would just somehow hate that book as well. I don't know why this happens to me. I don't know why other people's reviews would affect me. So now I would normally just, right after I finish a book, I would go out to Goodreads straight away and post up a review. Ignore everyone else's review on that book, just stick to my opinion, post it up, and then if I do get influenced by other people's review, I would just always go back to what I said before and remember that that's what I initially felt about it. I don't know why, but this just happens to me a lot. When I read, I really don't drink or eat anything. I normally just drink water and that's it. I used to drink tea, but then I would leave it aside because it is too hot, and then I'd forget about it, and the next thing I know, the tea is really cold and I don't like it anymore. I usually read right before I go to bed, which is really not good because you know when you're into a book and you just can't stop reading, and I would just not stop reading until it's like 3 in the morning or something, and that's not good. Every single book of mine that I have read, I have a secret page in it which I write my name. I have been doing this since I was 7 because I do not want other people to steal my book. So if they do steal my book and I say, oh, this is my book, and they're like, hell no, this is not your book, I'll just be like, flips to secret page, I'll be like, yeah, that is my book. Just JC logic. I prefer the look of hardbacks, but I will always prefer reading a paperback. I like it when a book has food in it, especially pastries. Not that I get hungry when I read about it, but just the sound of it satisfies me. Like cakes and cookies and crackers, and yeah, I don't know why. I never fan cast the characters of a book that I read. I just don't do it. I often read in the shower, which if you've tried before, you would know it's not an easy thing to do because one hand will be holding the shower head, or even if you're not holding the shower head, you'll be holding a book in the other hand. You're just trying to not get it wet. One hand will be wet and the other hand is not, and you have to flip the pages, and it's just not an easy thing to do, but I still do it because I want to read, guys. And I don't care if I'm showering, I still want to read. As much as I might love a book which I already read but I do not own, I do not see the point in purchasing that book. I really do not think I will ever buy other books just to complete a series which I do not have completed. I just do not see the point in that. I really would just save my money to buy other books which I haven't read before. Yeah. Last but not least, the final fact. I have a thing for evil love interests. Like if the protagonist has an enemy and he or she falls in love with their enemy. I don't know, guys, I just have a thing for evil people. So that's it, guys. Those are my 25 bookish facts about me. I hope you guys enjoyed learning a thing or two about me, or to be exact, 25 things about me. But anyway, thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye!